Hi everyone! Today we are doing a long division video using one of the methods for long division called place value sections. We are going to divide 2,748 by 6. And this method you'll probably remember from the multiplication video because you can use this method for multiplication and division. With division, however, you're actually starting on the inside of the box where the dividend is going to go in the first section. We're going to divide this into 3 sections. And each section stands for a place value of the answer or the quotient up here. So this is going to be a 3-digit quotient, a 3-digit answer. And at the end, we will add up each place value to get the final quotient over here. So let's go ahead and start by taking the dividend, the larger number in the division problem, and putting it at the top of the first box. And then we're going to take the divisor and put it on the outside. So now we're basically asking ourselves how many 6s fit into 2,748. So we're thinking of how many hundreds. How many 100 6s can fit into 2,748. So a kind of a shortcut to think about this is just look at the first 2 digits here and think how many 6s can fit into 27. And then we're just going to add 2 zeros to that to make it the hundreds. So 6 can fit into 27 4 times, and it can fit into 2,700 or 2,748 400 times. So now we're going to go ahead and multiply 400 by 6 and get 2,400. And now we will subtract and figure out what's left there. So let's go ahead and subtract and figure out what we have left to divide up. And it looks like 348 is left to divide. All right, now we're going to go ahead and take that 348 and write it at the top of the second box. And now we're figuring out how many 6 10s can fit into it, the tens place. So we're actually asking how many 60s can fit into 348. So again, a shortcut just to look at the first 2 digits and ask how many 6s can fit into 34. And 5 of them can, but since we're thinking about tens, we're going to add a 0. And now we're going to go ahead and multiply again to figure out how much we have left over. So how many is 50 6s, and 50 times 6 is 300. So now we're going to go ahead and subtract and figure out what we have left and bring that 48 to the top of the ones box. And now we're asking not how many 600s or how many 610s, but how many 6s can fit into 48, and that would be 8. And now we're going to multiply 6 times 8 equals 48, and we end up with no remainder. So we're not quite done yet because at the very end we have to add up the expanded form that's up here and figure out what that final quotient is. So I have 400 plus 50 plus 8, which gives us 458 at the very end for our final quotient. So that'll be our answer. 458 is our final quotient. This is the place value sections method, and next time I'll show you another one. Thanks for watching today.